It's Denise with Wondubar Crafts. So I have some news about the AccuQuilt gummies. I've been so nervous to do this video all day. So I miscounted when I counted the gummies I had. I said I had 4. So I know I said I had, news about it, and it's not bad news because it really isn't. And I say that because, I said I had 4, but I don't. I actually only have 5. Gotcha. Yes, I have 5. I've been holding out because somebody said, you got to have a little drama on your channel. So, I'm not like a drama kind of person. So I figured this would be a fun way to let you guys know. So I've had 5 the whole time. And so I did do 4. And, Helen loves to craft or create, still has not claimed her prize. So Helen, you only have until tomorrow, 10 p.m. Central Time, which is the 10th, to claim your prize. Otherwise, I'm going to have to redraw for that. And you also got a fabric pack as well. So, make sure you get with me. The information will be down below. Either email me or message me through my Etsy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw for another Go Me. Now, this one's a little bit bigger pot, okay? Anyone who has already won one will not be in the running for one because they already have one. But this one, okay, this one is I kind of wanted to do this one kind of as a precursor to the next big holiday that's coming up, which, so... Here, let me show you what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the Go Me, right? This beautiful Go Me, and it comes with a pattern and idea book, which is included, and then you get 2 Go dies. I think the dies are, and you get a mat as well, a 6x6 mat. The 3-inch finished half square triangle die and a 3-inch finished quarter triangle die. And there's patterns in that to do these different kind of quilts. And I'm telling you, if you follow their instructions, they have very, very simple instructions, and a lot of stuff is color coded. If you go to their web, I've signed up to be an affiliate. I'm still waiting for the approval. Hopefully it will get approved on it. But there is on their website, which is AccuQuilt.com. If you go to the Go Quilt, up on the top, there's a top thing. You can actually, they have tons of different fabric colors that you could place into a pattern to see what the quilt will look like before you make it. So you'll know whether or not that's something you want to do. So you'll get the Go Me. Okay. I'm going to also give the Quilt in a Day by Eleanor Burns. She's a wonderful, I've got some of her books before she started using the Go Me. Her patterns are very simple to follow. They are literally, you could do a quilt in a day if you were not, if you got up bright and early and finished it, you could do a quilt in a day. Probably not a big one, but a wall hanging definitively. But this one, it does talk about the cubes that you can purchase through AccuQuilt using the 6, 8, 9, 10, and 12 block system. However, this can give you some ideas on some different things. Okay. You don't have to use the AccuQuilt. You can cut the blocks yourself, but I'm going to tell you now, there ain't nothing easier than having a die to cut it, right? It's like paper, right? Trying to fussy cut something, and if you've got it on a die or you're using your Cricut, it's just so much easier. So with that, I'm also giving the Queen of Hearts die. Okay. I got this one because I thought, well, with Valentine's Day coming up, Also, if you have a sewing machine that does embroidery, there is an embroidery file for this as well, so that your machine can do the embroidery around it. You don't have to have an embroidery machine to do applique. I will be doing some upcoming videos on how to do applique without using an embroidery machine, just using a plain simple embroidery stitch on your sewing machine, or just a plain stitch on your embroidery machine, embroidery machine on your sewing machine. So I'm going to do some of those, so then that way you don't have to. But if you do have one, I'll need your email so I can send you the file for this. And then of course you need a cutting mat to go with it. So there's a 6x12 cutting mat to go with that die. And of course, you got to have something to cut, right? So got a big stack of reds, different kinds of reds that you can use to make all kinds of different hearts and whatever else. And, can mix and match it with the fabric that you currently have. So all of that goes together, and I'm going to pull a name. Can you guys see all that? Oh, it's probably way up there. So let's lay it down this way. Okay. So like this is the mega one, right? Or the major one, whatever you want to call it. So, you're getting the Go Me, the book, the die, the mat, and the fabric. So let's move over to the computer. I'm going to use this same video that we did the original AccuQuilt on. So if you'll just give me just a second to get over there. Okay, so now I'm on here. We're going to start where I see here's the AccuQuilt. Oh, so many beautiful dies you could do, and so many different projects. And the great thing is they have free patterns and everything else for you to do all those, using their dies, free patterns, free embroidery, all that stuff. So, okay, here is the original video. Oh, hold on. What am I doing here? No, that's not what I want to do. What are we doing? I want to refresh. Okay. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, copy. What is going on? I don't know. Okay. Copy. Paste. We don't want to filter any duplicate users, so we've got 22. So now remember, if you've already won a Go Me, you're not in the running to win another. So, but if you did win a fabric pack but didn't win a Go Me, you could still win. So let's see. Debbie Long. Debbie, my friend Debbie. She's been watching my videos since the beginning, actually. Very sweet lady. Debbie, guess what? Well, now you don't get to pick your D, B, C, or A. You're going to get this whole packet, hun. So reach out to me via Etsy, because I know that's the way you normally like to reach out. So if you would, or you can email me. I'll leave my information below. So hold on just a second. Let's get back over. Okay, so let me put this. And Debbie, I guess what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to give a couple days on these. So let's say Saturday, because she did win a fabric pack. And so she'll be happy because she's got even more. So the other one was the 10th of December. So we're going to make this one, let's say Saturday, the 11th of December by also 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, which I think she's in Washington State, I think. So it would be like 8 p.m. her time. So make sure that you get a hold of me by the 11th of December, Debbie, okay, to claim this prize, because if not, I'm going to repick for another one, because it's a pretty good ordeal here, you know what I mean? So So let me set this over here for Miss Debbie, because you know, one is just, I love these little gummies. They're great. But, you know, you guys, I want somebody to really experience this machine. It is awesome. So, you know, as you can see, the table is shaking. We've got something much bigger in store. So what is it? I got, guess what? The Go fabric cutter. Now this is not the electric, but this is the same size as the Go Big. The only difference is it's not electric. It is hand cranked. It is so big, it will not all fit in the picture. But as you can see, it's a big one. It opens up, and you know, so you can roll, you can hand crank and roll those through. You can stick 2 small dies through there, you know, or 2 thinner dies side by side. This one will take all of the dies. That includes the big 8-inch, like the big 10-inch, whatever ones. I think they're 8 and 10-inch. They're much bigger. So like the smaller Go-Me's will, there's a lot of the pattern, or a lot of the blocks. They do them in different sizes. So make sure that if you are going to go buy them, that they are for your, if you open up the page and look at the die down at the, if you scroll down a little bit, it will tell you what dies it's compatible with. This one, almost every one, with the exception of the Studio. The Studio is a, it's designed for commercial use. But this one is huge. It's got a pattern book in here. It's a $20 value. It has the Go die with 3 shapes, a cutting mat, and a die pick, which is the little pick. It looks like a dental instrument, actually. If you here, let me show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And, you know, it's just like anything else. You'll get a little fabric pieces stuck in between the die, you know, the foam. You just, to get it out. That's it. But it comes with a die pick, a cutting mat, 14 creative patterns. Let's see what dies come in here. Let's see. It should say, I'm trying to find it without it going pom, 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 pom. Okay. Ooh. This one's big. With 3 shapes, and I think it's this one here where it gives the square, the triangle, and I think a rectangular one. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You can go onto their website and look at the Go Cutter, and it tells you on there what it comes with. But we're not just going to do that, right? So when I was purchasing, when I first got mine, I purchased a snail's trail block and forgot, because I started a list of the dies that I have so that I don't buy extras, right? Because how many times have we done that, even with the paper die cutter, right? So so what I have done is I ding dong bought another one. So I marked it as extra so that you're getting it. It's not been opened. I just marked it as extra so that I knew when this came in, this is the one that went with it. So it is the Go fabric cutting die. It's a block on board, which you create the entire block with 1 die. So, you know, some of the dies you'll get like the squares and you have to do whatever, and let's say you have to use a separate triangle. This has all the pieces that you need for this die on here, everything. And so it's segregated off so that you can change colors, and you can keep it all in 1 color, 2 color, 3 color, 4, whatever you want. You can go online and look up there is an app, and in the app you can say, this is what I currently own, and it will show you all the free patterns that are available for you to use. You can get, this is an 8-inch finished block once you've sewn it, and you can do so many different things with it. It's beautiful. There's a couple really pretty quilts in there, and the patterns you download, there are a PDF file, and so they will tell you how much fabric you need of what. Okay, so you also, this does give you a cutting mat. I do believe the cutting mat that comes with that is a 6 by 12, I think, but I'm going to give you a 10 by 10 so that it goes, because these will tell you when you buy them what size cutting mat you will need with it. So there is a brand new 10 by 10 cutting mat, never used, okay, with it. And of course, you can't cut unless you got fabric to cut, right? So we got this, and I know it's so far up. Let me push it over so you guys can see this beautiful teal colored fabric pack. Isn't that cute? Look at all those fabrics in there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So some lucky winner that has not already won a Go Me, okay, or has not been picked for the Go Me, will get this wonderful thing. And hopefully, like I said, you need to let me get a hold of me by 10 p.m. tomorrow, which is Saturday, or yeah, 10 p.m. Central Time, to claim it so that I can get it mailed out to you, and hopefully it will get to you guys by Christmas. I'm hoping, because I know that I've sent some stuff out from my last giveaway, and it's just now getting, a lot of people are just now getting it this week. So and I mailed it out last week. So it's crazy. So let me go back over and we'll repick for a new winner. Okay, so what I did was refreshed it so that we have a brand new board here. 22 comments. Yep, 22 comments. And let's see who's going to win. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is awesome. This is the biggest giveaway I've ever given on this channel. Darla! My good friend Darla. She has, she's always been supportive of my Etsy, and so she won a fabric pack, but guess what? Now, Darla, you have something to cut that fabric with. I know that she likes to sew, and there's other things that she does like to do. She's a big crafter like me, so she's kind of mixed media with that whole ordeal. So awesome! Awesome, awesome. I'm so glad. Okay, so let's get back over to, oh, let me stop on here and get back over to the other one. Okay, so it's going to be Darla. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am so glad. I am so happy that we had some amazing winners, and I hope I didn't freak you guys out too much. You guys were probably over there thinking, oh my God, what a mess up she did. Oh yeah, that too, I forgot. It was sitting right here too. You get a book too, Darla. You get the Quilt in a Day book as well. I love this book. I think you'll like it. I think she's done some quilting, and she probably knows who Eleanor Burns is. You know, she may or may not, but this is a beautiful book, and of course it can always get you started. I love these fabric cutters, you guys. I can't wait, and I'm hoping that they'll come through in the next couple days to let me know if I have been approved as an affiliate, because then I can let you guys know when exclusive sales are coming up, you know, when sales are, what kind they currently have sales, because, you know, sometimes we forget, we get to crafting and we do whatever, and sometimes we forget about those kind of things, and it's always good to get things on sale, right? So anyways, guys, I was so excited to do this. It was, like I said, I was nervous all day. You guys thought it was nervous to tell you guys that I didn't have them, huh? Yeah, but I do. fact, this just came to my doorstep this morning, and that's why I was so excited. I was hoping that it was going to get here the day of, but it didn't. So, well, we had to wait, but we had a little fun and we had a little drama, and I hope you guys aren't mad at me. But I know that I've been asked whether or not I do giveaways for my international. Right now, I have not. My last few ones, I did not. I did do one that was a digital Amazon card giveaway, and unfortunately, I don't want to do those again because I got scammed. Because the winner of that did not know and did not contact me. However, I had two separate individuals both tell me that they were her, and neither one of them were. So I got gypped out of that. So and I won't do that again, and that's not fair to the winner either. So anyways, so I think it's just better to do it this way anyway. But I will try and do something. I'm looking at here in the new year, doing some new digitals, beginning part of the year. They won't be winter, probably won't be winter because winter will be close to being over. It could have something to do with some pinks and some reds and some, that kind of stuff. Some Valentine stuff, possibly, and perhaps a spring one. I definitely want to do I know everybody's got a bee digital, but now that we've got Bitch and Bees, which is my LLC for my my apiary, my honeybee business. So, I'd like to do a digital for that, so that way I could possibly do some planners for those, and anybody else wants to do them. I'll probably do that in planner and not in journal format. But we'll see how much time I've got coming up. But these are things that are on my list that I want to get done. And if I do something like that, it would be much easier to be able to email that to my international viewers, because I know you guys are part and have done so much supporting as well as my US, So, and I don't want to make you guys feel left out or that you're not important, because you guys are. Okay, so it's just with the shipping issue, with customs and everything else, it's been such a pain in the rear. And when that whole ordeal started, even with my Etsy, I won't ship international other than the digitals, which can be downloaded, anywhere. But I don't do my stuff international like that, because it is. The last shipment I did do was to Germany, and it got lost. The avocado dye got lost, and it was one of those big Valentine packets, and it got lost in the mail, and I felt really bad. And she knew it wasn't my fault, but I still felt compelled to reimburse her, at least, for her shipping, because she didn't get the item. I mean, that wasn't her fault, because she could still claim for the insurance on it because it was insured. But I did reimburse her. She wasn't going to get her shipping back, but I did reimburse her for that. But it's hard being a business, having a business, and that kind of thing happen, because it's very off-putting, because you don't want to, the whole point of having a business is to make money at your business, right? So if you're not making money because you're shelling it back out because customs is not delivering your stuff, or it's getting lost or stolen, there's a problem. So but hopefully this will pan out and we can do something else, because like I said, you guys are just as important as anyone else. So and I don't want to leave you guys out, so I may have something like that coming up, or we'll do something. So anyway, thanks guys for coming on and watching the news and the big announcement, and I hope it was well worth it. Until next time, guys, plenty of hugs, loves, and blessings. Bye guys.